Busted.
Ta! Ta! Alley-oop! Ha! Ja!
Overruled. Quietly now. Game's up. Fun's over. This is where you fall. Transfixed. Everybody stand back. Gotcha.
Many happy returns!
Overruled. Off we go. Quietly now. Let's light it up! Teamwork it! Laid bare. Gotcha. Huh?
Up to it, Manzai!
Here comes the catch. Overruled. Laid bare. Overruled. Busted. Transfixed. Everybody stand back! Gotcha. Things are about to get dicey. Let's light it up! Quietly now. I'm going in! Overruled! Gotcha! Game's up. Fun's over.
Everlasting as the moon! Transfixed!
Boom booms and eyes, and boom booms and mouth. And I need to tighten up that part.
Overruled! Busted!
Laid bare!
Teamwork is dreamwork! Gotcha! Here comes the catch!
Transfixed! This is where you fall. Laid bare.
Busted!
Many happy return.
Huh? Gotcha! Everybody stand back! Quietly now. Game's up. Fun's over.
Staring into my eyes is ill-advised. I can't promise you'll like what you see.
Come
on! Show me your
Something with which to commemorate this occasion.
Watch this! Forget it! Don't mind if I do! Yeah, I'm good.
Something with which to commemorate this occasion.
Kenny's adventure team, assemble! This world is full of... Benny's adventure team, assemble! Off we go! Take a deep breath and flex your chi. Go in!
Stand clear. Animal hypostasis emulation.
Busted.
This will do.
My wait was not in vain.
Gotcha. Here comes the catch. Gears of the storm.
Lament! Here! Worthless!
Everybody stand back. Dare to mess with me?
Quietly now.
Foreign! Useless!
Let's light it up!
Too late for regrets. No sense of respect. Don't underestimate me.
Game's up. Fun's over. Take it easy.
Truth repeats its course.
Ego conquering! Here! Here! Is this retribution?
Teamwork is dreamwork! Gotcha. Gears of the storm. Here comes the catch. Foreign. Let's light it up!
We'll see about that.
Wait, everybody stand back!
Dare to mess with me?
Quietly now.
Disappear! Worthless! Here! Worthless!
Laid bare.
Busted. Adventure. Adventure time. It's a miracle! Yeah. Hit. Yeah. Take it easy. I got a new letter from an informant. Looks like the situation has changed again. Take it easy.
Here comes another.
Animal test 6308. Stand clear.
This was new.
Ah, something with which to commemorate this occasion.
Take it easy.
Everyone gets opportunities. I just never took the ones I had.
Hit! Ha! Take it easy. Ha! Take it easy.
So dark, so cold.
Huh?
Light. Underwater. Where is it coming from?
It's working!
Is someone there? Please save me. No. No, wait. You have to leave this place. The water's too deep. You won't make it. No. Please. Just leave me, Duarte.
Oh no! It's not working anymore!
Ha!
My friend. Is he any better? Duarte. Oh yeah, I remember. Duarte was the name of Otoko's Surian companion. Otoko almost drowned as a child, and Duarte was the one who saved him. He dove deep into the water and used all his strength to carry Otoko back to the surface. It was pretty touch and go, but both of them made it in the end. Well, you see, Duarte died 4 years ago during an Abyss invasion. He was helping evacuate injured warriors from the front lines, but fell to an ambush. He was a bit on the smaller side, but other than that, he was just your average Kukasaur. Well, hold on. What are you planning? No problem.
We're back! How are you feeling?
Duarte? How did you get here? Are you here to save me?
It's working!
You're gonna carry me out of here just like last time. Over a decade later, and you're still trying to save me. I can't believe. Once we're out of here, let's split a huge portion of blazed meat stew. We're almost at the surface. People tried to tell me you were dead, you know. No. Wait. I failed. Duarte? Wait, you're not Duarte. How did I get here? Who are you people?
Otoko!
He's Kaylee. What's going on? All I remember is the battle against the Abyss, and then I was drowning. And a Saurian that looked like Duarte saved me. How did I get here? You went through all that for me? While all I did was cause trouble for everyone? I'm so sorry. Thank you. I appreciate that.
It's coming for me. It's gonna eat me.
It's no use. It'll just come back. Nothing can stop it. Nothing can stop the Abyss. It will devour everyone. One day, we'll all be reunited in the pit of its stomach. Maybe it's just Paimon, but she seems to be in even worse shape than Otoko. She can talk to us, but nothing she says makes any sense.
She also seems really afraid.
Ion-san, I heard you cured Otoko? I'm so relieved. Is there anything I can do to help? If you need extra hands, I can... I think you're onto something. The mental distress does seem to be connected to pre-existing fears and anxieties. Kochita doesn't like it when people talk about her past. But the situation is urgent. So, I guess I'll be the bad guy. Ion-san, do you believe there are people in this world destined for battle? Then, what about people destined to be unfit for battle? When Kochita was little, her parents died fighting the Abyss. She was only 11 or 12 at the time, and her brother, even younger still. The two saw their parents collapse in a pool of blood as flames roared and spread all around them. Kochita trained hard to become a warrior, but still found fighting Abyss monsters too difficult to handle. She and her brother were left with severe trauma after the incident. Pain and fear that they could not get over no matter what.
But isn't Kochita one of the warriors who fought the Abyss? Didn't you find her unconscious out on the field?
Yes, we did. You see, something changed within her several years ago when the Abyss attacked our tribe and broke into her home. By the time the guards rushed to the scene, they found her standing there, weapon outstretched, hands trembling. Her brother huddling behind her for safety, and the Abyss monster dead at her feet. She didn't even look at it, and just kept repeating the same thing over and over. You're the only family I have left. I won't let anything happen to you. She became a completely different person after that. She earned a reputation as a very capable warrior and fought countless battles against the Abyss. We all thought she overcame the trauma, and we were so happy for her. But now it seems like even if she buried it deep within herself, the fear still never left her.
How can we help her?
Quali?
Quali, what are you doing with that weapon?
Show me the monster that hurt you! I'll make it pay! I'm going to protect you this time!
Calm down, Quali. That monster is already...
I can do it! I don't care what it takes! I just want her to get better. She's the only family I have left.
Family? If Quali goes to battle, the Abyss will devour him. I can't let that happen. I have to do something. But it's useless. No one can beat the Abyss. It's a death sentence, but I'm no warrior. I'm Kochita. Fight it. One more time.
Try checking the mountains to the north. A few fled in that direction after the battle. I dispatched a team to clear them out, so most of them should be gone. But there might still be a few stragglers.
There's no turning back. I have to face it, even if it will devour me whole.
I'm coming too! I'm not letting my sister face this alone!
You were the ones who killed them! As a kid, I thought my parents were invincible. But I can still see the image of them collapsed at my feet that night. The raging fire, the smoke, the smell of blood. They told me to run, and I could see the fear in their eyes. I've been running from my fears ever since. But why didn't my parents run? It must have...
You can do it!
Because of our family. When you have someone to protect, there's no backing down. No matter what.
Stay up. Let's help her out!
Witness my rise.
I can do this. I have to do this.
Teamwork is strength!
Go away! Where are the rest? Where are they hiding? That's impossible! They were gigantic beasts crawling with eyes, ready to devour everything in sight! No. Wait. What am I saying? Abyss monsters are not actually that scary. I've defeated them before. I know I have.
She's back to normal!
Kuchita!
What just happened? That is quite embarrassing. Sorry about that. I've always envied warriors who don't get scared or feel lost. It really felt like I was getting stronger over the years. But in the end, maybe I never made any progress at all.
Even though we're both scared of monsters, you were always the one who stepped up to protect me. But not anymore. I'm gonna get stronger. From now on, we're in this together!
Is that so? Then I'll look forward to the day when you'll be all big and formidable. I finally feel like myself again. I think I'll rest here for a bit.
I'll keep you company.
Atoko's all better. Did you hear?
Really?
Yes, really. It's all thanks to the Traveler and Ian-san.
I see. I was wondering why the Traveler was chosen to accompany the Pyro Archon in the final battle. But I guess she really can do the impossible. So all those rumors about...
Kuchita's getting better, too!
Yeah, honestly, Paimon was at a complete loss when she saw so many sick people on the hot air balloon platform. We only found a solution this time because you kept your cool and took control of the situation. You deserve most of the credit. Whoa, you're right. That makes a lot of sense. That sounds like something Paimon could do, but Would that really change anything? Oh, well, when you put it that way, Paimon's almost encouraged to start drinking kale juice tomorrow. No, today. Paimon will start today. You're amazing, Eon-san.
Eon-san! Bad news! Okoland is out of control!
Koichi, give me a hand for a sec. Right. Koichi's not... She's not here anymore.
What are you doing, Okoland? Wake up!
Don't you recognize us, my boy?
The Abyss monsters are everywhere. Everywhere. They've taken over the tribe. No corner is safe. Did we lose the battle? No. It's pointless to think about that now. A warrior only has one job. Fight until the very end. Careful! He's not himself!
Okotlan!
Laid bare. Adventure time!
So, he thinks we're Abyss monsters? Hey, it's okay! We're not the bad guys!
Come on! Give me your worst! Wretched Abyss! Get out of my tribe! Mom, Dad are gone. This is my final battle!
Please, son. You've got to stop. You can't keep going like this.
Wretched monsters! Give me my family back! Look, Okoland! That's your father! He's standing right in front of you! Get out of my home! I'll never forgive you!
Are you alright, sir?
I'm fine. Please, don't hurt my son. He's just trying to protect his home.
But what should we do now? He's different from the other two. It's like he can't hear us at all. He keeps calling us monsters. We're basically enemies to him now.
Oh, Kotlan.
Abyssal corrosion syndrome. 500 years later, and it's resurfaced again.
Huh? That voice, it's...
Direct contact with high concentrations of abyssal power causes irreversible mental trauma in most people. The exact presentation will vary according to trauma level. Some will suffer from superficial hallucinations and maintain the capacity to perceive the outside world. In such cases, verbal and physical interaction can be used to break through the hallucination. However, there are also those who are so far gone, entrenched in hallucinations so deep, that medical intervention is the only option. That's why we developed the Drought of Lucidity.
The draft of lucidity?
It's a kind of medicine that can dispel the psychological impact of the Abyss. The treatment comes with severe side effects, including chronic migraines for the rest of the patient's life. So, it's reserved for the worst cases. This man is a devoted warrior, one not easily swayed from battle. That is precisely why it's so difficult to pull him out of this hallucination. If you trust me to be true to my word, give him this.
Wretched monsters! Setting up an ambush! Give me your worst. It's either your end or mine! Hurry! He's awake!
Please, give him the draft. My son thinks he's alone in this world. In his mind, all his family and comrades are gone, and only enemies remain. There's nothing more painful for a warrior than losing everything you fought so hard to protect.
Monsters! What's going on? Dad? What are you doing here? My head hurts. I just had the strangest dream.
It's all right, my boy. It was just a nightmare. Let's go home. You need a good night's sleep. But first, I want to thank you for saving my son. May I ask your name?
Just Capitano is fine.
I owe you more than words can say, Mr. Capitano. My name is Mune. You're welcome in my home anytime. Time to go, son. Can you stand?
Think nothing of it. I agreed to offer you my aid, so this is merely a part of that duty. Besides, I care deeply about this land.
Right! When we were with Moika, you told us you and your soldiers defended Natlan against the Abyss 500 years ago.
That's right. My desire to protect this nation remains unchanged. When my platoon arrived in Natlan 500 years ago, like you, we were true outlanders. But as time passed, I encountered the people of this land and witnessed their desperate struggle against the Abyss. Though many of the warriors were rash and inexperienced, they were steadfast and fearless in battle, willing to do anything to protect their fellow citizens, oftentimes with complete disregard for their own survival. Just as I fought for the glory of Conria, they fought for the survival of their nation. We happened to share a common enemy, so I decided to offer my aid. We fought side by side to the very end. Think nothing of it. Besides...
Right!
That's right. When my platoon arrived in... Though many of the warriors... Just as we fought side by side to the very end. I traveled to many places after that. But I never forgot this land. Even now, my work in Natlan remains unfinished. It may seem difficult to understand, but the reason is really quite simple. That name carries with it the glory of my homeland and the honor of Natlan. Yet, I failed to bring my soldiers home. And I failed to help Natlan defeat the Abyss.
But that's not your fault. The Abyss is way stronger than any of us imagined.
You need not comfort me. I am no longer who I once was. Let the events of the past continue to collect dust in the annals of history. I will continue to help Natlan in my own way.
Like, with the draft of lucidity? Who knew you could make medicine? Were you a doctor before?
The drought was Guthred's invention. He was a respected military doctor, as well as my trusted second-in-command. We faced a similar situation to what you witnessed today. The endless battles against the Abyss triggered delusions among the soldiers, to the point where some attempted to kill each other. In order to develop a treatment as fast as possible, Guthred used himself as a test subject. He passed away shortly after the drought was complete. That's who he was. Unrelenting in his pursuits. No matter the cost, no matter the sacrifice. In the end, he even gave himself up for a chance at success. I'm sure he would be pleased his creation aids people, even now. The Abyss has wrought enough suffering on this land. I sincerely hope this war will end soon.
Stop worrying about other people's survival, about their losses and sacrifices. You just need to win. That must be why I've returned. For this moment. Please finish what you set out to do, Commander.
You're more perceptive than I imagined. However, some things are better kept secret for now. We may be working together, but our goals are not entirely aligned.
What's with the secrets all of a sudden? I'm starting to think we should be more careful around you.
I do not mean to jeopardize the trust between us. I simply prefer to keep this to myself, because it's a personal matter. All I can tell you is this. Natlan may have survived the worst of the crisis, but the souls of this land are still not at peace, and that is why my work is not yet done.
Well, if it's personal, then we'll just have to trust you.
If you have other questions, I'm willing to answer them.
Wait, like anything? Paimon wants to know how you eat with the mask. Anything you want to ask, Traveler?
Natlan must pay the price for Mawika's use of the Ruler of Death's power. That price is death. Even now that the war's over and the threat...
In the garden cultivated by the gods, flowers and weeds grow side by side. When the weeds compete for nutrient, I'm not one to pass judgment based on my own standard of right and wrong. If that explanation is too difficult to understand, allow me to show you exactly what I mean. The ruler of death can freely define the form of death, or grant immortality to anyone she desires. Her power is a rule in and of itself. Faced with such an overwhelming level of power, it can feel hopeless to resist. But I am of the belief that, in this world, no destiny is unchangeable, no death inevitable, and no rule unbreakable. So, before the final moment truly arrives, we must fight harder than ever.
Oh, did something happen?
This is a critical time for you, Traveler. It's best not to delay, so let us end our conversation for now. Best of luck to you all. Goodbye.
So in the end, the captain still hasn't told us his real goal. He kind of reminds Paimon of someone we met recently. Oh, right, the Lord of the Night! They just seem so tired, you know? Since they've both been alive for many centuries, do you think that's just what happens when you've been alive for too long? Meech, Kachina, Mualani? Woo! Everyone's here!
Reunited at last. Did you miss us? I brought candy and cookies to share.
Of course we missed you! Ooh, you brought Source crackers too? Score!
Just in time, Traveler. It's so stifling in here. I was just about to go outside to get some air.
It's the same temperature outside. Anyway, how was the trip here?
To be honest, I also didn't expect this many people to show up. A third of this amount is more than enough for my plan. I need to ask them about you, gather their thoughts and hopes. That will help the formation of your ancient name. Oh, you brought the Pilgrim's Chronicle, right? Yeah, let me take a look. Okay. The progress looks good. We have enough people, so let's get started.
Sorry I'm late.
Chaska showing up late for something? That's a first.
I had to follow a group of monsters further than expected. When I got back, I heard about what you did for my tribe. Thank you.
Okay, let's save the pleasantries for later. Everyone's here, so let's get started. All right, let me remind everyone what's going to happen. I need each of you to stand before the Pilgrim's Chronicle and share your stories about the Traveler. Your words will be recorded and become a part of the Traveler's ancient name. Any, questions?
Nope.
All right, then to start things off...
Hold on. Remember what we discussed?
Oh, right, I almost forgot. Traveler, Paimon, you, can't be here for this part.
Huh? But why? We want to hear what everyone has to say.
I need people's true thoughts and feelings. It's best if the subject in question isn't involved. It's much more difficult to express those feelings to someone's face.
You're right. Just like when Paimon doesn't have enough lore to pay for... So basically you want to...
Oh, don't worry.
Everything Shilonen said made sense, but did you see Sweet Lolly's reaction? But staying out here, anyway, you're gonna have an ancient name? You're right! If only Paimon could say a few...
Well, looks like you're about to have that chance.
Shilonen, is everything all set?
Almost. We're just missing one last thing. You've been by the Traveler's side the longest, Paimon. We need to hear what you have to say.
But Paimon's not from Natlan.
Oh, it doesn't matter. As a Traveler's companion, your contributions are extremely important. Sorry. Paimon gave us a lot, and I mean a lot of information. I'm not even sure the Lord of the Night managed to get all of it.
Well, we've been to 6 nations already.
Here, you can have the Pilgrim's Chronicle back. I'll need it when I forge the name, but you can continue your adventures in the meantime. And when the time comes, I will forge you an ancient name unlike anything that's come before, so that you, Moika, and Natlan as a whole...
Tapetlosaur up here.
Hey, Traveler! Paimon!
That's Chevin's voice!
Come down, quick! Tlasoli's here!
Huh? We just got up here and, well, guess this means we should head back down. Why is the Tapetlosaur coming along? Whoa, hey, don't run, you'll hit us!
Iangu, come here. Are you being naughty again? Oh, that's a good Saurian. Oh, you must be hungry. Sorry. All right. Sorry, you two. I was waiting for you at home when Nechka... Well, she snuck out and ran off by herself. She said she just wanted to pick some flowers, but she ended up getting lost alone.
Yeah, Chevin told us she was...
She's still very weak, but it's nothing a good night's rest can't fix. That said, she won't be able...
Don't worry about it. We know she's still recovering. Chevin told us how serious her illness was. Her health definitely comes first. We were just dropping by to check on...
Yes, and to run away from eating her vegetables. She jumps over chairs, hides under the table. Seeing how she is now, that's okay.
Hey, cheer up! This is supposed to be a We do appreciate that she tried to welcome us with flowers.
Yeah, what did you get us?
Well, it's a blaze gem inscription. I made it from the purest ore, so it's almost completely resistant to erosion. The techniques used to make it are all rooted in ancient name forging. Don't say that or the Wild might smite me. When I first made one, I didn't... But then Chevin suggested using...
Blaze gem inscriptions made by an ancient name. Quite the sales pitch, don't you think?
Wow, that description really does...
Tlasoli word of mouth isn't always reliable as information, but the words, it's the perfect gift for a dear friend or significant other. You could even...
Yeah, let's get one! We can engrave our names onto it. Then once we find your brother, he can add his name as well. That way, our names will be together forever!
You deserve it. You saved me. And Nechka's birthday present.
Chevin, I thought I told you...
Don't you start acting shy too, Tlasoli. It's a great gift.
Well then, thank you both. Nechka should be well by then. She'll be
Whoa, let's not get ahead of ourselves. We don't even know how... Hold on, this isn't part of some...
You never know. You do look like you have...
No, don't listen to that, Traveler. You'll end up losing all your Mora.
In any case, it's up to you.
Oh no, it's the Tapetlosaur again! Quick, someone...
Also, if you don't mind, Tlasoli, I'd like you... I dropped it when I was attacked earlier. I tried fixing it myself.
Just leave it to me. I'll make it as good as new. Thank you, Chevin.
It was nothing.
Here. Iangu, behave yourself. I'll feed you in just a second. I'll have Chevin contact you once maybe we'll...
Oh, that sounds great! We'll look forward to all the good food! Anyway, see you around, Tlasoli!
Look after yourself. Nechka is going to be so happy to meet you.
It's been several days now. Wonder if Tlasoli has finished making the Blaze Gem inscription.
Shilonin, good thing you're here. I'm wondering if I can...
The shelf on the left, second row down, first X on the right. That one's yours. And the garden hoe belongs to Iknal, and the hammer is Pakal's, so Make sure you take the one that's yours.
I haven't even said why I'm here. But looks like you're about to head out for a break.
Yes, but I am going to take it right here. The temperature is just perfect today.
Really? But doesn't it feel a lot hotter than usual?
Exactly. In hot weather like this, customer?
I see. Oh, here comes another customer. I'll just leave you to it then.
Sure, sounds good to me.
Hey, Shilonen!
Oh, Traveler, Paimon! We meet again. You two seem to be in good spirits. How's your Pilgrim's Chronicle been? Run into any issues? Oh, good. It was also my first time receiving a Pilgrim's Chronicle, even though I've already turned it over to you. There are still a lot of things that could go wrong, so I wasn't sure if...
Huh?
Well, less than the chances of Mualani accidentally falling off a spirit way, I'd say.
Oh, well, that definitely...
I found the Shilonen. Thanks a lot. By the way, Nichka's birthday's coming up real soon. Are you planning to visit her?
I've prepared a gift, and was just getting ready to take it to her.
You're not planning on giving the kid a full set of pliers again, are you? Or, let me guess, woodworking tools?
Oh, yeah, I make these myself, and it's a lot of work. But if you like a set, I can make some time and forge one for you.
Great! We often camp out in the wild, but a set of Shilonen's tools would make...
Things to remember. After all, that inscription will never wear out. And...
No. I engraved some wishes on my Blaze Gem inscription. You know, just some dreams that I have for the future and things I'd like to accomplish one day. Even though Tasoli has said that from an aesthetic point of view, it would be best for people to keep their inscription short, this Blaze Gem inscription was still made by a name engraver, the forger of ancient names themselves. Everyone thinks that the inscription she made might have some wondrous powers. So, many people who bought Blaze Gem inscriptions in...
Sounds kinda like... But if you do that, won't everyone be...
With her... Without...
That's true. Making wishes, but... Well, as long as you don't suddenly change your... And I don't... Still, it's really strange.
At least I was really worried about their family.
All right, if you stay out in the heat for any longer, I'm afraid even the inscription won't be able...
Right. What's going on? Maybe I should go talk to Ernly to get some medicine.
So you'll be going to Nechka's birthday party?
Oh, yeah. Oh, so that's how you met her. She even wants to use volcanic crystal as a forging. Then let's just go and ask. Come on, I want to give her the book anyway.
Huh? Wait a second. If we ask Nechka, then she'll know what...
But if you don't ask her, then how will you know what... Here's another idea. Perhaps you can also give her...
But shouldn't we give it a little more thought? Shilonen, have you really never asked her what she would like the most? There must...
Unfortunately, no. Nechka's illness has kept flaring up over the past... It wasn't until recently that she... Anyway, there's no need to overthink it. Worst case scenario...
No, that's terrible! That would really look like we didn't try. Let's just go ask Nechka. Even though it would ruin the surprise, we could have... Anyway...
Well, it's a little difficult to explain. The premise of the book is pretty straightforward, but after defeating the Demon Lord, in the ending of the original story, the older brother kills his younger brother. I remember there was one line that was super popular at the time. I do not wish to see your blood be reduced to ash, but I have seen the light of your heart and spirit. The other version was released only recently. In the revised version, the brothers killed the Demon Lord together and both survived. However, the revised version was not well received. After a month on the market, the store owners desperately tried to get rid of the book, and have resorted to even now the only edition of To Kill the Brave. Anyway, I picked out a copy that looked relatively... If you're interested, I can... Oh, and
So that's how they're trying to sell off the book. Okay, but you'll have to carry Paimon for a while.
Let's get going.
Go on now, Iengu. Nechka is still resting.
Hey, Tlasoli, we're here!
Oh, what a surprise. And even Shilonin is here too.
Oh, it's been a while since I've seen you, Auntie. I received Nechka's letter. She wanted a copy of... There are several editions of the book in Natlan. I asked a messenger from the Scions of the Canopy. It seems this softcover...
Let's go inside. I was just boiling. Shilonin used to love drinking chocolatl. When she was little, she would always have several cups every time she came to visit. You were already a big girl by the time I
Oh, Auntie, Traveler, please help me get her into the house.
Oh, Paimon will help too! Be good, Iengu, and don't get in the way.
All right, let's get indoors. Watch your step, Auntie.
Sorry. Nechka's illness has been flaring up recently, so I was up for a few nights. I suddenly started to feel dizzy in the sun. I hope I didn't scare you. Have a seat. I'll fetch you a few cups of chocolatl. Please wait a moment.
Oh, I've already brought them over. This cup's for you, Auntie. And these are for you, too.
Chocolatl? What does it taste like? Paimon's heard that it can be pretty bitter. Traveler, could you give it a try first?
Oh, don't worry. Auntie always adds a lot of sugar. It won't be bitter.
The last time you came to visit, you were still just a kid. But now you're a pillar of the Children of Echoes. No, of all Natlan even.
Oh, well, it's all thanks to the drinks I had here and the books I happened to read.
We heard that you two are from the same tribe, but Paimon had no idea you were so close.
When I was little, my parents were always talking about how skilled Auntie was at forging ancient names and how she was a good role model for the rest of us. The moment I became idle at home, they would toss me into Auntie's workshop to watch and learn.
Then I would have your parents go back, boil you a pot of chocolatl, and let you play in the house.
Yeah, and then I would drink and listen to you banging away with your tools in the workshop. But eventually, she moved out of the tribe to find some more space, and I didn't have the chance to visit again after that.
But why did you seem so familiar with the place when you went to the kitchen for the drinks just now?
Because the layout of this place is identical to her old house. Let me see. Yeah, that should be Nechka's bedroom then.
That's right. I remember you used to hunker down in the room to read and draw. But you're all grown up now. Even if you wanted to live here, I'm afraid you've already outgrown Nechka's bed. That's how Nechka sees Shilonin too. Whenever she's feeling better, she always asks me when her pen pal sister will be coming to visit.
Well, yeah, I'm here now, and even brought a gift as an apology. I'll leave the book here.
Really, I'm surprised that she even asked you for a present. When she's at home, she'd even ask me for permission to eat some snacks. Maybe I've been too strict with her. She's obviously starting to like her big sister more than her own mother.
Oh, really? Well, I'd say I really haven't done enough to deserve the title of big sister. Yeah, I wasn't able to help her when she was sick, and I didn't even come and visit her that many times. Well, the only thing I have been able to do is to help her find some books.
Don't be too hard on yourself, Shilonen. You have great responsibilities as the name engraver of the tribe. We both know you are far too busy to take care of her. The responsibilities on your shoulders also became far heavier when I gave up on my work.
You just had more important things to tend to, Auntie. No one in the tribe blames you. We all know that Nachka needs her mother's care.
But that doesn't change the fact that I gave up on my work. And even now, I still have not found the courage to pick up my hammer again. I'm sorry to leave you to shoulder all the responsibilities alone, Shilonen.
Oh.
Ooh, why so somber all of a sudden? Don't be so sad, everyone! Hasn't Nachka gotten better lately?
Oh, relax, Auntie. I can handle the work. But once Nachka is back on her feet, you should get back to work and let me have a vacation. You'll be the one who's busy then, and I'll be sitting at the side drinking chocolatl and cheering you on.
If that day really comes, you can have as much chocolatl as you like. If you asked me before, I wouldn't have even been able to talk about it. But now that she is gradually recovering, I've also gained some courage to face what happened back then. Nachka's illness actually originates from the Abyss. That night, I was in the tribe, having a discussion over the forging of new ancient names. Before we could finish our discussion, the alarm started to ring outside. A horde of monsters from the Abyss suddenly attacked the tribe, so everyone banded together to fight them off. I joined the fray as well, and it wasn't until the monsters were repelled that I got back home with some guards from the tribe. But Nachka was gone. I can't remember how long I spent searching for her. Maybe for 2 or 3 days. In the end, we found Nachka at the bottom of a short cliff. She was holding a dried-up embercore flower in her hand, and there were traces of abyssal corruption around her wounds. I know. It was all my fault. Before the incident, Nachka had asked if I could forge an ancient name for her. Work was busy at the time, so I told her that if she could find an embercore flower, I would use it as material to forge her an ancient name. Oh, Nachka, my daughter. My Nachka. I was holding her in my arms, but no matter how many times I called her, I was the one who decided to move my workshop to the outskirts of... Oh.
Whoa, hey! She already has the strength to write letters now, doesn't she?
Sorry. I just can't control myself whenever I remember that time. Phew. All right. It's not every day that we get guests. I really shouldn't be crying like this. I asked someone to buy some ingredients for me. So, why don't you stay for dinner tonight?
We'll help. That sounds like a lot to make, and we don't want you to tire yourself out. Huh? She mentioned all those delicious dishes, and you're just going to make...
You three just need to make sure everything gets eaten up. I can't eat a lot at this age.
Oh, we haven't had anything to eat yet, so don't worry. We'll make sure there are no leftovers.
Ah, it just occurred to me that Shilonen likes to eat cheesy crab hot pot. Why don't I make that instead of the grilled fish and mint sauce? I remember you don't like picking out fish bones.
Nah, both are fine with me. I've learned to just chew up the fish bones now.
Oh, come on now. If you don't want to pick out the bones, I can just take them out for you. Anyway, for dessert, would you like a cup of grain fruit or chocolate?
Cup of grain fruit!
How about a cup of grain fruit mixed with chocolate?
Okay, got it. I ordered a bunch of ingredients, and they should be here in. Come on, Shilonen. Stop lying around.
Hey!
That's beside the point. If you don't watch out for your health while you're still young, then when you get older.
Alright, alright.
We'll go check on the ingredients with Shilonen. It isn't far, so it shouldn't take us long.
That kid.
Good roll. All right, maybe I'll take one more day off and knock out the rest of the work once I'm feeling up to it. Take it easy.
A messenger from the Scions of the Canopy wouldn't be flying here. No need to look. There isn't anyone on the cliffs.
I just saw a ghost. Hey, you there! Sorry, but does Tlisoli live around here?
Oh, are you the one who's supposed to deliver the ingredients?
Ingredients? Are you kidding? I was nearly eaten myself! Never mind that now. Those monsters...
Shilonen, where'd she go?
A messenger from the Scions of the Canopy wouldn't be... No need to look. There isn't anyone on the...
Hey, you there!
Oh, are you the one who's supposed to deliver the ingredients?
Ingredient?
Shilonen, Whoa, she's already gone up to fight the monsters? Let's go help her out!
All right, that should be it for the monsters. Yeah, it was easier than I thought. Oh, it also seems we're in good luck. The goods weren't damaged either.
Strange, we didn't see any monsters on the way here.
Yeah, right. I use this road to deliver goods all the time, and I've never been attacked like this before. It's the main road in and out of the tribe, so people often come here to clear out any monsters. This area is usually very safe. I don't know what happened, but it seems like all the monsters around here have gone berserk. Even the docile Tepetlosaurs are in a frenzy. Tlisoli doesn't even forge ancient names anymore, so why can't she just move back to the tribe? If she comes back, Nachka will even be able to find some playmates. She's so young and hasn't even, Nachka's playmates. No, wait, I feel like my kids have played with her before. They've even told me about Nachka's favorite game. Strange. I always remembered it before. How could I forget all of a sudden?
Look at that! He has a blaze gem inscription too!
You should go back to the tribe. It seems like you had quite the scare today. We'll take the ingredients back for you. I'll carry these bags, and you two can carry the rest.
Huh? Oh, sure. Paimon can take care of these grapefruit that fell out of the bag.
If you say so. Thank you so much. I guess today's just a really bad day for me to go outside.
That's so weird. Why is everyone Paimon's not sure how to say it, but she's got a strange feeling about—
Once you live long enough, you'll eventually start experiencing strange days like this. Let's bring the ingredients back. Otherwise—
Take it easy.
Ah, you're finally back. What took you so long? I was starting to worry.
Oh yeah, we ran into some small problems, but everything's fine now.
All right. As long as everything's okay now. You all have a seat. I'll get the food ready. It won't take long.
Whoa, there's so much tasty food! You're amazing, Tlisoli!
They were all pretty simple dishes to make. Don't be shy. Dig in, everyone.
But Paimon can't reach that dish! Could you give Paimon some? Come on!
Ooh, yeah. Can I get another serving, please?
You're done already? Do you even chew when you're eating?
Of course! Didn't I say that I chew up the fish bones? I'll have just one more fish and leave the rest for Nachka.
It's okay. Just go ahead and eat all you'd like. Nachka can't eat these dishes anyway. Her body is too weak to digest these kinds of things. I'll just make some broth for her.
Oh no. But Paimon thought she'd already recovered from her illness.
Injuries caused by the abyss cannot be undone. The doctor said the fact that she's stable is already quite a miracle. But it's okay. Nachka can talk to me now and can even hold my hand. That's more than I could ask for. Even if she will never again know that I am her mother.
What do you mean?
The doctor said the abyss has had an irreversible effect on Nachka's soul. She's lost all her memories from before she was injured. The doctor also said this sort of memory loss isn't like simply forgetting something. Rather, she can no longer remember anything from before that fateful day.
Huh? But how does that happen?
You know about the woven scrolls that the Masters of the Night Wind use to record things, right? Well, generally speaking, forgetting things is like when the woven scrolls would gradually start to fade. As long as you repaint and weave the threads again, but the case of the books she loved to read, the flowers she took joy to grow, and the time she's in this house, was she abandoned? Nachka really has no idea that her real mother is right in front of her, and has never left.
So you plan on recreating Nachka's woven scroll all by yourself?
What do you mean?
Or should I say, you've already started reweaving that scroll long ago? The delivery guys. I saw it hanging from his waist, so I asked to borrow it from him. Don't worry, I'll return the inscription to him once we've figured everything out. These things aren't cheap, after all.
When did you know?
Yeah, I noticed it back when blaze gem inscriptions suddenly became popular among the tribe. It was then that I also noticed that everyone wearing blaze gem inscriptions had varying degrees of memory loss. Traveler, you've picked up on it too, haven't you? Accessories made using ancient names forging techniques. For what's only supposed to be a pretty souvenir, this inscription contains a phlogiston engraving with a truly overkill.
Ah, you're finally—
Oh yeah, we ran into some—
All right.
Whoa, they're so—
They were all pretty simple dishes.
But Paimon can't reach that dish!
Ooh, yeah. Can I— Of course! I'll have just one.
It's okay. Her body is too—
Oh no. But Paimon thought she'd already—
Injuries cold. But it's okay, even if she will— The doctor said the Abyss has had— The doctor also said—
Huh?
You know about the woven scrolls that the Masters of the Night Wind use. Well, but the case of Nachka's memory loss is the books she loved to read, the flowers she took joy to grow, and the time she spent in this house were all cut off by the Abyss. As one example of that, Nachka, she's a good kid, and doesn't want to upset this, but I've always had a feeling that she's constantly wondering about things. Nachka really has no idea that her real mother is right in front of her.
So you plan on recreating Nachka's woven scroll all by yourself?
What do you mean?
Or should I say, you've already started reweaving that scroll long ago? The delivery guys. Don't worry, I'll return the inscription.
When did you—
Yeah, I noticed it was then. Traveler, you've picked up on accessories, the shapes and by making just a few slight adjustments to the layout and connections of the main and yet, you've never told anyone about these engravings and the blaze gem inscriptions that can be activated at any time. Am I right, Auntie?
I knew you're a sharp one, Shilonin. That's right. I have a way to cure Nachka. I want to forge an ancient name for Nachka that contains all of her past memories.
And the reason they must be approved by the Wyab is because the memories they bear are all stored within the ley lines. Extracting those memories from the ley lines requires the Wyab's assistance. But your plan wouldn't need you to do any of that. Right? Your blaze gem inscriptions will help you, and the ancient names you're trying to forge will be used to extract corresponding memories from the memory bank.
A memory bank? Wait, so the reason all those people were having trouble remembering stuff is because
Using other people's memories of Nachka to reconstruct her past?
You've seen through my plans, Shilonin. You're as outstanding as ever. Far more brilliant. I intend to use this method to collate all the memories related to Nachka. Saw it yourself. I could collapse tomorrow, or even in the next few moments. But Nachka's ancient name is still far from— I've solved the issue of storing memories, but I still don't know how to—
I've thought you just modify your own ancient name.
I considered it, but this matter doesn't have anything to do with my ancient name. It's of no help to me, and I don't need its help now.
You know the price to pay for making something like this.
Yes, I do. But as long as otherwise, Nachka won't have it. She won't remember me. And when that time comes, she'll be left adrift around. She is my daughter.
Shilonin!
I'll take the central inscription. I'm going to completely disassemble it to confirm its component. I won't make any promises until... Say goodnight to Nachika for me, Auntie.
Oh, wait. I've also finished the inscriptions for the Traveler in Paimon. I'm sorry it took me so long to finish them.
Hold on, Auntie. The Traveler and Paimon have never met Nachika before, so you can't draw any memories from them.
That wasn't my intention. They're just
Huh? What was that noise?
Nachika must have woken up and wants to get out of bed on her own. Nachika, don't try to get out of bed.
You go ahead and take care of Nachika, Auntie. Let's go, Traveler and Paimon. There are a few things I want to tell you. Let's head back to the tribe first. There are some things I need to get from my workshop. Disassemble. You two can wait outside for a moment. I just need to go in and grab something. The workshop is a little messy, so unfortunately, I won't be able to show you. Oh, yeah, that's not really what I mean. It's not the mess that's really the problem. It's just that the workshop is cluttered with way too much stuff. Books, files, and even ancient texts I got from... Everything's piled up to the ceiling. Kachina suffered quite an unfortunate series of events the last time she went inside. Well, I suppose it was my fault for being so focused on searching. After entering the workshop, she was shocked to find herself face to face with a massive woven scroll from the Masters of the Nightwind, and then she turned around and she tried to step out of the way but tripped on a poster tube that was behind her, and then boom! The forging blueprints came
Oh no!
She's lucky I noticed in time. I found Kachina in a daze and managed to save her before an entire set of the history of the Children of Echoes was about to bury her. I then dragged her up to the second floor. Ever since then, Kachina always waits outside the door.
Yeah, you're an artisan and craftswoman after all. We thought but it seems more like a library than a workshop.
Well, my primary work is forging ancient names. You probably already know that, in other words, the essence of an ancient name is the physical manifestation. And as a name engraver, when I'm working on a new ancient name, but more importantly, I'm also trying to understand the spirit contained within the name. And to do that, I have to collect as many. But, as you might know, people tend to, for stories that have been clearly exaggerated or altered, I must gather other related stories and information as cross-references. This way, I can filter out all the absurd and exaggerated details and restore the person's life to its true nature. Only in true stories can you find the authentic spirit. And this is the only way for the spirit to become an ancient name that matches its essence.
We've heard about the concept behind ancient names before, but after hearing you explain the details, Paimon can't help but think that ancient names are really powerful.
Well, no matter how powerful ancient names could be, they would never be able to suddenly turn into a blade or allow you to smash. It's just a form of spiritual power that's passed. Take your... From the moment you appeared in this world, some person had already prepared a blessing for you. And that person then condensed this blessing into... It may feel like the moment you received your names are blessings for the future from people standing in the past. Well, with this blessing, people will become more confident as they walk into their future.
Oh, Paimon gets that. If you're alone when you're walking in the dark, but if someone else is walking with you, then it won't be nearly as scary. And the Traveler always has Paimon by her side, though, so she'll never have to worry about that. Oh, Paimon sure many wish they could be in your shoes, Traveler. Paimon's always flying, of course it gets tiring. But getting off topic.
Anyway, this is what Clisoli told me when I was trying. And to be honest,
But doesn't that...
well, that's not you know what? I am sick of talking.
Did you hear a whole section of something collapse in there just now?
It's fine, it's fine. It was just a bunch of very old ancient name records. I kept this set of phlogiston wedges in the back, so it was. Come on, let's go disassemble this and. Here we are. This is the place.
This cliff is pretty high. What are we going to do here? Are we going to climb to the very top and then throw this inscription down the cliff?
I'm going to use phlogiston to make an engraving circle on the cliff wall. That will allow me to investigate the internals of the central inscription. Now let me see if this thing can even turn on. I was still an apprentice last time I used it. Before we attempt to engrave the inside pattern of an ancient name with phlogiston, we always use this to draw out the engraving diagram on a cliff or open ground. Only after we've confirmed that phlogiston can flow properly through the internal engravings can we start formally working on the small internal engravings of the ancient name. If we want to dismantle the central inscription in a non-destructive manner, we'll have to use this thing. I really don't want to engrave such a large diagram with my bare hands.
Oh, so you'll be able to see what it looks like on the inside without ruining Tlasoli's inscription?
For the most part. If it were just an ordinary, but since it's a central inscription.
So, Shilonen, does this central inscription fall under the 20% you understand about ancient names, or the other 80% you don't understand?
Oh, don't worry. As I said, Auntie and I share which is names are intrinsically valuable. Only by having names can things be sorted. For example, when I order ore, I would usually say I need volcanic crystals of about 35% purity and no more than 3% of impurities. Without specific names, I would only be able to go to the ore merchant and say, I want this and this. No, this isn't it. That one. No, not that one either. Yeah, you see what I mean? Names are a crucial part of how we standardize our workflow. Yes, because forging... As for the question of why, after all, well, let me break it down even further. We're not in the tribe right now anyway. Essentially, by forging ancient name, giving someone a name is a subject, but giving someone a nickname is a much more... If ancient name, so the best I can do is... Even a minor mistake in the process could cause people to misunderstand the nickname. For a name engraver such as myself, such mistakes would be considered a major blunder.
Paimon isn't trying to come up with a nickname for Shilonen. Besides, all of Paimon's nicknames have been very...
Phew, now I'm curious. Of course, this is also my line of work.
A nickname? Shilonen. Well, she uses phlogiston to forge weapons and make
Yeah, not bad, not bad. But, you should keep observing my work, Paimon. Maybe you'll come... Right, okay. Time to make like a smith and start... Bring it! Adjust the inclination by 2 degrees. Stop. The error margin is within an acceptable amount, but I'll extend the inscription link a little more just to be safe. I'll leave some space here. And when the linked engravings are activated, the inscriptions here will overlap with each other. There! That should complete the flow.
Amazing, Shilonen! You were running all over that cliff as if it was flat ground!
Oh no, it doesn't have anything to do with my tribe. It's just the phlogiston adhesive I have on my shoes. But after all that running around, I'll have to infuse them with more phlogiston again. I should prepare a spare... More or less, yeah. I usually have at least the key equipment on hand. I can show them to you when we next find the time, but let's get to work first. Let me see. Start with anchor 1 and activate it with the...
Whoa! A super huge diagram just... Tlasoli's central inscription is even... So inscription.
I didn't find any anomalies in the Flichist engraving. All the adjustments.
That means we can help Tlisol.
Well, probably, but I have good news and bad news. Oh, but I'm also.
Paimon will cover her ears after the good news.
Well, even if you cover your ears, the issue. What are your thoughts on absorbing memories? I knew you felt the same way, and that'll save me some initial. It's hard to control the by herself. Auntie.
Accomplices?
Well, here's the good news. Yes, this blaze gem inscription would be the perfect tool to commit crime. From a purely objective standpoint, we can consider that. The bad news is, there's still an underlying. I believe I've mentioned this before. In this process, if you remove the iwould from the trying to scoop up a specific grain of sand, no, there's no way Auntie would let. And considering that Nechka has forgotten all of her past, only Aunt Tlisoli can help her filter the correct memory. So, if in an ideal world, and I also believe, but Auntie is not a iwould. Her body won't be.
But how can we solve this problem?
Names are blessings for the future from. I've also made it my.
Take it easy.
Shilonen. It looks like...
Yes, here's some research that I've done. You can reference it to modify the way this... I'll also help you continue working on the blaze gem inscriptions. The memories that can... If you would... After the memory bank is constructed, the blaze gem inscription...
I accept. Thank you, Shilonen.
Auntie, you...
Using technology for ancient name...
Yes, it's... But once this is all over, you must come with me to see...
That's fine.
All right, let's clear off the table and come up with a plan. I need some time to consider how to let Nechka control the blaze gem inscription on her own.
How could I just hand her a birthday present that you specially brought? I've picked out a box and packaged it up. Wait.
No, it's just an old...
Oh! Is Nechka up again? But, uh-oh, that's not good.
Nechka, don't hurt yourself.
Shilonen, is that you? You...
How many times have I told you? Don't get out of bed on your own.
Hello, Nechka.
Thank you for the book. I've already read it several times. You've already read it? But didn't Tlisoli package up the book that Shilonen brought?
No. She's only a few days ago. She told me she wanted a book. I eventually found one and bought it for her. I put it in her room. Soon after, she suddenly...
Auntie, do you know
which version? The shopkeeper said it was the one with the perfect ending to the story. Oh, it's all my...
Oh, it's all right. It's just a...
Oh, right. Nechka You're Paimon and Miss Trav... Oh! Seems like everyone knows who we are now.
Yeah, Nechka seems to be doing pretty well today.
Take her for a walk. But considering her condition...
Oh, don't worry, Auntie. She'll be safe with the Traveler and me. We won't leave the tribe, and if anything comes up, we'll be sure to find the doctor immediately. Besides, it's her birthday in a few... What do you think, Auntie?
I promise I'll be good, Mom. Didn't you say before that I need more fresh air?
All right. I also happen to have a few repaired blaze gem inscriptions that I need... Wait for a moment. I'll go get Nechka's water...
Talk about being prepared.
It doesn't hurt to be prepared.
Oh, you can let me carry these. And...
Yeah! It's not off.
Okay, thanks everyone, and please don't, I'll be good.
Let's go look for Igno. I've had her Blaze Gem inscription for a while now, and I'll finally return it to her today.
Tosoli, what brings you to the tribe today? Oh, she seems to be doing much better now.
I hope so. Here, Igno. This is your inscription.
Oh, thank you for bringing it back for me. Oh, by the way, I remember that Nechka would become so happy.
I'm sure she'd love that.
My pleasure. Give me a moment.
Oh, I can make the jewelry for her. But,
I would like... Something shaped like an embercore flower would be nice. She was always asking me before to make her an ancient name with an embercore flower.
Mm-hmm, noted. I'll make that as a gift for her next birthday. Sorry, Nechka. It won't be a surprise for you.
That's okay. Thank you, Shalom.
Found it! Sorry to keep you waiting. By the way, Nechka, feel free to write to me if you ever want. Well, I was shocked last time when you wrote me out of the blue asking for a volcanic crystal.
Sorry about that. She can hardly contain her curiosity now that she started to recover. She's still too weak to go out whenever she wants, so she begs me every day.
Everything's looking up! Oh, we're just like the main character. According to the story, we should be right around... Takil prayed to the goddess of mountains and fire. Let my brother's name... The goddess replied, I've heard...
Then... to turn my blood to fire so my heart may...
Oh, you remembered that whole line, Nechka! Paimon finished both books in one sitting, but the ending in the older version is more... Oh, wait! Nechka hasn't read the other ending.
That's not true. Actually,
You already know that...
Hey, what are you all chatting about so happily?
Huh? Mom. We were just talking about how the bad guy was defeated and everyone returned home safely. It's a really happy ending.
Aren't happy endings always nice? But if you guess you'll have to go to bed early tonight. But I'll buy you some more fairy tales next time, okay?
Okay, Mom.
It's pretty good quality. But, you know, for now, let's
visit Apaish Palan. He should be close. Stay close, Nechka.
Yes, Mom.
Why do my eyebrows keep twitching today? Strange.
That means you're about to hit the jackpot, Apaish Palan.
I didn't expect to have 2 name engravers coming in today. What are you looking to buy, Tlazoli?
Whoa! Offering a discount just like that? Tlazoli sure has connections.
She was once our name engraver, and did a lot for the tribe. It's only fair that I offer her a discount.
Thank you for your generosity. Come on, Nechka.
Thank you.
Oh, so this is Nechka. It looks like you're doing much better now. How about...
No, that's all right. Mom
Oh, well, that was for your family. I've never given anything just for you.
Oh, no need to stand on ceremony, Auntie. Go ahead and pick something for Nechka. His drills and small clamps are good quality. I always come here to buy things if I find my... Oh, do you have any child-friendly safety scissors? I remember seeing a few different styles.
I have a few in stock, but I put them in...
Oh, no need to bring them all the way here. Why don't we just go in the back and choose there? It should only take a moment.
I don't know much about that kind of scissors.
Why don't you just...
Well, there are too many different designs and varieties of kid scissors. If you don't... Come on, Auntie. It'll only...
And there goes Shalon dragging Tlasoli off to buy more.
I won't run off.
Paimon's favorite? Tequila. In the old version of the story, he was never able to reunite with his family, but he was still really strong and fought as best as he could. What about you, Nichka? Oh, the one who was possessed by... If it wasn't for his determination, of course! Hey, Nichka, why don't we play pretend?
Miss Traveler?
But isn't she the villain? In the old version, she even ate Reebok and took on his appearance. Ah, right. She read the version with a happy ending. Well, it doesn't matter.
My favorite line...
Come here, Nichka. Look at you.
Mom!
Let me wipe your forehead. Now, drink some water.
We've picked something up for Nichka. A Paishpalan will deliver it to Auntie's house once he...
Oh, we were just about to get to the exciting part. Really? Oh, now that...
Let's talk later. Oh, we should head to our last stop, Auntie.
Right. Let's go see Chevin and head back home.
Those music records you mentioned earlier.
I finished repairing your Blaze Gem inscription, Chevin. I've also reinforced it, so it shouldn't...
Thank you. How about the volcanic...
Yes.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Miss Chevin.
It's fine.
I was wondering where you got the ore for such a large-scale Blaze Gem inscription. So you must be one of Auntie's accomplices, then.
Oh, Shilonen.
We already know what's going on.
You had me worried there. To be honest, I won't be able to cover it up for much longer. The last time Pakal came and asked me about it, I could only say that I'd been using up a lot of order research. As for why I had been leaving so often, I said, sorry.
Sure, we can...
Miss Chevin, can I go see some of the jewelry over there?
You mean Amisha's work? Sure, go ahead. Remember to stay in the shade as much as...
Paimon wants to go too! We'll go together. Paimon hasn't looked at Natlan's jewelry very closely. Really? Then Paimon...
You haven't bought any jewelry for a while, Auntie.
Come on, Nichka! We don't know anything about Natlan's jewelry.
Miss Traveler,
Come here, Nichka.
Huh?
Sorry, Chevin and Shilonen, but it's already getting late. It'll be Nichka's birthday in a few days, and there...
No problem. I'll be sure to...
Mom,
Thank you, everyone, for spending so much... Please be sure to come to Nichka's birthday party. Alright. It's nearly bedtime for Nichka.
Oh, Auntie, remember to give her the book that,
I understand. Really, it's very special to receive a book from you.
Yeah.
Oh, put it somewhere? Isn't she...
Well, I've read the story to her many times already. She's...
Oh, that won't be a problem, Auntie. Nichka's probably never heard this version of To Kill the Brave.
Oh. What's different about...
The majority is about the same, but the ending is different from the one that you bought her. The one I gave her is the unedited version that was originally published. It was released long before Nechka fell ill.
Oh, but I remember you were never very interested in...
Huh. Well, I was just thinking that if what you said about Nechka's illness is true, she shouldn't be able to remember anything about her past before her illness. So, the ending to the original version of To Kill the Brave, in other words, if she hasn't recently read the old version of the story, then she shouldn't possibly know the ending, right?
I don't understand. Why are you so concerned about... Maybe she snuck out somewhere when I wasn't watching.
Yeah, okay, that is a possibility. After all, she does remember things. In which case, yeah, let's go ask around the tribe. There are only a few shops in the tribe that sell books.
The booksellers all have inscriptions, so there's a chance that their memory...
So, you admit that the inscriptions can affect the tribe's current memories? I was very clear that I would consider that a crime and would stop all work on it.
There must be a few more books at home.
I do not wish to see your blood be reduced to ash, but
I beg your pardon?
Nechka, where did you read that book?
Go home, Nechka. Are you
You're the one who wrote me the letter, Nechka. You're the one who wanted the book. Only you can speak for yourself. We're listening, Nechka.
Remember my name, brother, has...
Silence.
That's the line from the old ending. Nechka remembers it. I know everything. Shalonen, help me, please. Something's blocking the door.
Get back.
Shalonen, wait for us.
The tunnel is blocked. We can't go in. There might also be traps.
Whoa. What are all those things on Nechka's walls?
It seems Auntie put all the extra inscriptions she made here. If she's trying to finish that ancient name, there's only one place she could go. Come on, follow me.
What is this place?
Auntie's workshop. It was supposedly closed after she stepped down from her position in the tribe. But it appears that we've all been deceived.
Why are there people up ahead?
If you're up to shady business, you have to hire shady people to help you. Let's go, don't hesitate!
All right, let's finish this fast.
Stick around!
Busted. Or get blown away.
Forget it!
Bring it!
Come on! Show your courage!
Stick around!
Out of the way or get blown away!
Bring it!
Alright, let's finish this fast.
Bring it!
Forget it!
right. Laid bare.
The door's closed here, too. Where should we go now?
The transport system seems to still be functioning. Let's go look for the controls and get this cart running again. Maybe it can take us further inside. All right. All right, let's keep going.
You got here quick. Impressive.
Nechka's up there! What are you planning to do to her?
I never lied to you. All this time, I've only been trying to save my daughter, even though she's not my daughter yet. But once